Good morning to all my fellow Americans. Here once again to inform what's happening. There's a lot going on, like always. I'll just get this set up here. I want to send a salute to all my fellow veterans of the DAB, for which I am a member, Chapter 11, and veterans of all organizations. A salute and a good morning also. And never forget those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in order to keep our country free, which now officially the terrorist organization or movement in America, which is still called themselves the Democrat Party, wants to destroy. By the way, not only that, they have proven these people are godless. They're not only evil to the core and liars and atrocious liars. They want to implant a society without God, and you can prove it in their. First of all, they didn't have the American flag in their conference. Not only that, in the Pledge of Allegiance, they asked it in one nation under God. One nation, pledge allegiance, something like that. I don't know, they changed the whole thing, but they obviated God. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with an antichrist, people that are communists, who don't believe in God, and Muslims who don't believe in our God either, who wants to destroy our Constitution, remove it, and wants to destroy this country, and they're proving it. They're proving it. They're destroying, they're burning, and they're killing. But what is to do? Like I said, just vote for Trump. 2020. Don't. If you're gonna boycott, don't boycott Goya. Boycott this movement, which is still called themselves the Democrat Party, which we all know is no longer a Democrat Party. These people are evil. They've been evil for more than ever since the American Civil War. The only thing they have changed and they developed, trying to change their image or disguise their image, which is all a facade. Buy Goya products. Boycott the Democrats. Don't boycott Goya. I buy them all the time. They're great products. And first of all, the creator of this product is a true patriot who loves this country and loves our freedom and our Constitution and our president. The state of Florida, don't forget to vote for Maria Elvira Salazar for Congress. She's going to put a stop. She's going to put a stop to these people, to these evil entities who wants, like I always say, destroy us. And furthermore, Donald Trump, just like we did with Venezuela when we named Juan Guaido as president without elections, and we froze the accounts of the communists and passed it on to him. Let's do the same thing with Cuba. Let's recognize UNPACO as an official movement and political party, and name Jose Daniel Ferrer Garcia as president of the Republic of Cuba. Okay, so let me go on. There's a lot of things happening here, just too many of them, but I'm going to try to put the shortest one. Let me see if I can find a young. Okay, yeah, this one. I'm going to put this one. This one is very short. I want you to see the barbarity of these people, of these rioters, to the extent that they're gone threatening people even while they're eating. Check this out. This is from TP USA. Now you can't go and eat in a restaurant because they come up to you and try to stop you from eating with your family. That's how evil these people are. I'm sorry, it was very short. Very short. It was like 47 seconds.
Hey everybody, this is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you like the...
Let me see another one. There's another one here. I'm gonna try to go with this last one here. Let me just go to another one here. Okay, I think this one is short. Yep,
I was listening to the police scanner on my app,
Here it is.
and I was watching
From a
live
business
streaming
owner.
happening on Facebook. We saw the protesters turn and come this way, and the video we were watching was after the protesters had come by. We could see that there was some damage. The windows were broken. It wasn't until after that we realized that the building was on fire, and it wasn't just a few minutes after that. The place was just a complete blaze.
Look at that. Look at the destruction.
This morning, get up, tried to get the press. This morning, get up, come down here, and what I see, I was not prepared for.
These terrorists, they don't produce, and they don't let people produce. There has to be a stop to this
I knew it was going to be a
immediately.
disaster, but I didn't know what a disaster looked like till I saw it.
I can hear the emotion in just what you're saying. I mean, what is the family feeling right now?
It's tough. This is a business that my parents started 40 years ago, small, out of their garage. It was a small business. Did it just to make a few extra dollars, and eventually it grew. 31 years ago, they bought this building, and so we've been here ever since. They're very upset about it. It's emotionally hurtful. But we didn't do anything to anybody. Why did we deserve it?
Unfortunately, this takes some time. Like, insurance pays out, but you still end up taking a loss somewhere along the line. And it's not like our business was a $1 million business. We operated locally. We helped big companies. It was out of business, but we weren't getting rich in here. So it's not like our checking account is dollars plus.
And what do you think about all of this unrest, and particularly the shooting that occurred that sort of sparked it?
Yeah, I think the unrest is not necessary. Shooting that sparked it, I think that was unnecessary. I think we need to come together with a solution. We got a problem. We really need to come together with a solution. I think destroying people's businesses, their livelihoods, that's not fixing anything. If anything, I think that's silencing your voice. Your people who protest, and then the people who do the rioting, you are silencing protesters' voices. You're erasing everything that they're about.
Sir, just my final question. Do you have a message for your local leaders? Anything at all you wanted to mention?
Yeah. Let's figure out how to bring some peace to this. Let's, nobody needs to suffer on both sides of the fence. We need to be peace. We all live together. We need to work with each other. If anybody's going to grow and move forward, you need to do it together.
In other countries, they catch people doing that, and they'll just shoot them dead. Maybe we ought to use the same method against these terrorists. If they're terrorists. Let me see if I get another one here I wanted to put down. I'm going to leave with this last one. This one is pretty good information to see what's really happening with these rioters. So Donald Trump, like I always say, God bless you, God bless your family. I always pray for you, and may God protect you. And Mike Pence the same, and his family also. I stand with God and Israel eternally. God bless our country eternally. And let's put a stop to this vandalism, quick. I don't think we have to wait until Trump wins, because we know he's going to win in a landslide. We should start doing it right now. Let's put a stop to it. So I'm leaving with this this video here. You won't believe what looters did to this brave firefighter battling raging fires. I want you to see this. I want you to see how evil these people are.
This next report is pretty disgraceful.
God
You're
bless
not
you
going
all.
to believe what looters did to a brave firefighter who was battling raging wildfires. Before I get into this report, if you're new to the channel, I invite you to tap the red subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when the latest news breaks. Jack Davis from the Western Journal reports that terms such as low-life, sickening, and absolutely disgusting behavior were being bandied about by veteran public safety officials who have seen it all after they learned that a firefighter's wallet had been stolen while he was helping direct the battle against a California wildfire. They state here that after the firefighter was robbed, his credit cards were used and his bank account was drained. Watch.
It's unfortunate and sickening that one of our fire ground commanders in that area, while out taking care of business and directing firefighting crews, somebody entered his vehicle, his department vehicle, and stole personal vehicles, including his wallet, and drained his bank account. So that's to the extent that these people have gone. Again, this is why we have asked for people to evacuate. The sheriff's department has done a fantastic job in trying to wrangle this, but again, this is what we have as a result. It's saddening, it's sickening, and we are doing everything we can to try to help the community, and unfortunately these happen.
Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. A man is out there risking his life to save homes, to extinguish a blaze, and they go and they rob his car and steal his wallet, drain his bank account. Shameful. They write here that the CZU lightning complex fires cover more than 70,000 acres in San Mateo and Santa Cruz counties. Here's what's driving through a wildfire at the CZU Light Night Complex. Looks like. My goodness. I've seen videos like this before, I've reported on stuff like this. The fact that these firefighters are going
crossover, but eventually he gave in. It seemed like all the heaviness was gone and everything went back to normal.
It's not how you spell that. Yes, it is.
Everything's been good in the house since the cleansing. I feel good being in the house now.
It's a relief. It is definitely a relief. But I think the kids are definitely still worried that it'll happen again. I believed in the paranormal before we moved in. But when you're in the midst of it and it's happening to you, it's completely different. Things going on in your house, get help, because things like this do happen.
Experiencing psychological torture from a spirit who wants possession of your home can be devastating. But what if the spirit resorts to physical violence in order to remove the living?
Paranormal Survivor 3, Story 29, Natalie and Jason's Night of Terror, interview with Natalie, take 1, Marty.
It's a little 2-bedroom cottage. I believe it was built in like the 60s. There was tenants. Ever seemed to stay there for very long.
Natalie and Jason's cottage had been in the family for generations, and since they couldn't keep tenants, they decided to move in themselves.
We would stay there through the weekends. Every time you were there, you know, you feel headachy, you'd be tired, drained.
Okay, but it's just me. It's crazy out in here.
For me, I would get like a very warm feeling. Absolutely started to feel like, you know, the walls were almost closing in on you, that you weren't alone.
I'm not feeling well again.
Me too, my headache is back.
I'd go there and I'd feel fine, and by the first night I'd have a headache and it wouldn't really go away and you felt drained. The symptoms would go away within 15 minutes of leaving the cottage.
Soon,
the basement was primarily used for storage. She went to get some items.
And I instantly felt like somebody was